everybody, and welcome back to Woke Wellness Wednesday. I know it has been quite a hiatus, and you've missed us oh so dearly. So tonight's episode is questionable. Together equals quather. It's going to be an amazing episode. As always, you guys should be excited for our co-host, Alec Raybell. What's up, my buddy?
What's up, dude?
It has been a couple months since I've done this. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I just got back home. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. It feels good to be back. Yes.
Yes. So, in breaking news, we have a new co-host on our hands who actually brought us an amazing guest today. Let's see. He's an actor. He's a rapper. He's an MC. He's a host. He's Tell Double. Get to the screen. How you doing, my man?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, what's happening?
Yeah.
Land, stay focused on that land. Thanks for having me, Dahlia and Alec.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about what you brought us today.
You said what?
Tell us about what you brought today.
So I got very great friend of mine. I've been knowing her for a few years. I've known her back when she was in Minnesota, where I'm from, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Very talented actress, great writer, director, just an all-around amazing person. It is Destiny Soria.
Woo!
Yeah,
and everybody, let's get some emojis, some hands, and everything for Destiny Soria.
Yeah.
Hi. Hey, y'all. Thank you for having me.
Beautiful.
I love what is that?
It's just my bandana. Scarf, banana, whatever it's called.
Thank you so much for joining us on a Wednesday night. I definitely do appreciate it. So first and foremost, let's get the truth about Destiny Soria. I know that you are an actor, a director, a writer, and producer. And I guess we can start with the first question. How did Lady Destiny Productions come about?
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see. I started acting when I was around 2009. And so I did acting and modeling for other companies and stuff. And I wasn't seeing a lot of Native American females in movies, modeling and stuff. So around 2016, I did my own production, doing my own films, did a lot of skits, did a lot of short films. And around 2019, I was serious and doing a full-length feature film. And I had a dream about it. I was I don't know, I have these really cool dreams and I'm that's pretty cool. I want to write it down and stuff. So I had a dream that it had to do with Christmas. And I love horror films. So I always watch a lot of Christmas horrors. Never seen anything a little bit different. It was always Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus or some kind of elf, killing people. But I was I never seen a reindeer, Santa's reindeer, do anything. And this dream just came and I was wow, I want to do something like this. So I wrote a short script of it. I wrote a short script, see if I wanted to make a little short film, because that's all I do was just do a lot of skits and short films. And so I did a little promo for it. And then I noticed a lot of filmmakers, indie filmmakers, were doing crowdfunding. So I was okay, they're making money from fans that love horror and stuff, so I'm going to try to do it too. And, there's not a lot of female filmmakers out there, especially horror ones. And so it's well, is this gonna fail or succeed? Because, some people are not fond of females, I guess you can say, or directors that are females or anything like that. So I was well, I'm going to go for it. So I asked around, the people that have succeeded, and they did help me, and I appreciate it. I love it. I appreciate y'all for helping me get where I'm at today. And yeah, I just made, a Indiegogo crowdfunding for the short film Christmas Slasher. and that was 2019. So 2016, I already had like a little promo or like thinking of ideas, writing it down. But 2019, I pushed for Indiegogo, and so I succeeded with the short film. Like, it was really awesome because there was people who helped for free and volunteer and wanted me to see, to exceed something, and I appreciate that. And we did it. We did a short film, but I had really bad encounters with some males. They weren't fully there, or they were like literally drinking on, like, I had two guys, the camera guys, drinking on set. Literally like drunk. And I'm like, what are you doing? We have a call time at 3, and somebody is actually flying in to be in this movie, and you're over here drinking. Like, oh, well, call time's at 3. I'm like, it's 3. And there's a full bag of beers and cans and stuff. And I'm like, dude, this is not cool. I'm having somebody come, and you smell like booze. And I was so pissed. And they ruined it. They literally like stamp frame it, or what's called frame stamp the footage. Can't come off at all, period. So half of the footage was trash. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to figure something out. I'm gonna do something. Yeah. And, a lot of people were like, why don't you just do a feature film? I'm like, well, this will be my first feature film, because I've done, I love editing. So I do my own editing, like Instagram, like how they did those little, what are they? They're like the little boxes where you can just do video or picture and stuff like that. So I was like doing that, just editing on Instagram or whatever free little app they have on the phone. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. So during COVID, that's when I wrote the whole full script of Christmas Slasher, and then did the Indiegogo. And I was like, how is this gonna even, like, because we were stuck in quarantine, and like, how are they making their money and stuff? I was like, I don't even think this is gonna happen. And it did, and I was so happy, and I was so blessed to have so many people in the horror community just help out. And I was like, wow, I didn't know there was like so many nice people out there that would just put money into something they believe in somebody wanting to do, especially a female. And I was like, this is cool. So I worked really hard. I made the movie, and I just had this is my own production company. I do help out others too. I like to do headshots for others, and I like to do reels for others, because during that time I started out as an actor or a model. It was really hard. And there's, sometimes you're naive and not pay attention that some companies are not legit. They're scam, and they scam you out of money. I had one who scammed me out of money, found out that they were a scam, and they closed them. I wish I got the lawsuit against that, but I didn't know that. But it's like really hard, and it's sad that you had to waste so much money on things that didn't come through or was fake and scam. And I'm a type of person, I want to help others out for a cheap price. Like I like $50 for a headshot, $50 for a reel, because I do editing also. So I want to see others achieve too, and not be stuck and waste so much money on something that they can actually get for a good deal and still have good quality on it. And that was one of my reason I wanted to open up my own production, is to help others, especially learning disability, because I have learning disability. I have ADHD, I have speech disorder. There's people out there like that have different disabilities, and they just judge them for that and not even give them a chance to do something. So I always love to help out others that are different, just like me, and others who can't afford it. I want to help them out. Just whatever they can give me, I'm down and fine with that. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do my own production too.
So you said that. So you said that like, you take your dreams and use inspiration from that. Do you have like a dream journal where you wake up and you have a cool idea? You're like, I got to write that down.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I had to, every time I wake up and there's this really crazy, like amazing idea, I write it out. So with Christmas Slasher, once I woke up, I wrote down like certain things that I remember, write it down, make it as it go. Because I heard it's hard for people to write scripts. I heard it's hard for people to even write a book. Like I heard like it takes 5 to 10 years to write a script. Me, it don't take that long. I love books. I love to read. And just my mind is so expand with so many things, especially with dreams. It just works out for me. Like I can write a script like the feature. I wrote that script in maybe 2 days because I already had half of it already done.
Oh,
The short film, and then I just keep going. And
that's crazy.
in my second, in my second movie, my second one I'm doing, the second feature film, I even had a dream about that movie, or that image of this weird red blood algae, which is actually a true phenomenon. I researched it because I was like, is there a true thing, a red blood algae that turns snow red and you can't even eat it or anything like that? And it's true. It's called watermelon snow. You can look it up. It's like really creepy looking, but also cool at the same time.
Wow, that's crazy. And you said you had a dream about like this algae, and you were like, I wonder if that's like based off of a real thing. Like that's where the idea came from?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I thought it was fake. I thought it was like a fake thing, and it was a real phenomenon thing up in, I think it's in Canada or on the other side of the world where there's snow. And it's pretty amazing to find out that it's true.
A lot of great like artists and inventors such as like J.K. Rowling, Salvador Dali, Thomas Edison, a lot of them got their ideas and inventions from dreams. That's pretty amazing that, you know, you have a very unique gift, such as being like in tune with, you know, your spiritual self and your subconscious. So that's really,
yeah.
Your answer to that question was so mesmerizing. Alex has died.
I didn't hear what you were saying. You were saying something. I was like, what happened? I was like, what?
That's all I had. That was me. That was just my stuff.
We need you. Get back here.
I know he went, and then I thought you were saying something, and I was like, "Oh wait, what?" Stupid finger.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I didn't know. Oh, what was I gonna? Oh man,
you were saying something. Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Shoot. I guess I feel like you know, Martell, if you want to take this question, I do think she answered it, but go ahead.
So what sparked the idea behind the Christmas slasher? I know you said the dreams. Was there anything like else that gave you some, you know,
the push for it? Yeah, I said I love Christmas horror films. I've never seen anything that had to continue with the so Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus and Santa Claus, I never there was nothing about them like having a family, like another, you know, like mom, you know, the mom and dad having a daughter or a son. Like I think one was it was a comedy, but it wasn't horror, so I was like, well, that doesn't count. And I wanted to make it as like a family thing, and so also having like one of the reindeers be an evil.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, an evil thing, because I always see, you know, Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus being a bad guy or a monster or something like that. And also like there was one called, I think it was A Christmas Story, and that's the one with the elves turning all zombed out and stuff, and that was really good. That was a good one. And I was like, that's cool, but I never it's just the same thing over and over again. I was like, why don't we have something different that has to do with the Christmas, you know, creature?
Yeah, the trailer was really intriguing. I was like, wow, this is something like got like guts and stuff flying on windshields, and I'm like, hey, I like this.
Well, this is probably the cue to show the trailer, you think? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the Christmas slasher.
Christmas
Do
slasher.
your popcorn. Go. Oh, be warned, it's gory.
Oh yeah, it's gory.
Since the Christmas slasher escaped, he's still at large. Stay alert. I repeat, you must stay alert.
It's still out there, and it's not human.
Reindeer shop was one of the ones that I bought off your classes.
You wanna fuck?
Holy shit! What the fuck is that?
You got a loose, wild animal killing people. Merry fucking Christmas. That's good. Hey, bigger guns.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh.
And that is the Christmas.
I love that. Not again. I love that.
Wanna fuck?
So there will be a new trailer once like the whole thing is done, because I'm still working on editing it. It's been a while because like we had some weird shit happen. You know, like how the proto guys, what is it, the exorcist and all, yeah, they had like some spiritual stuff happening, possessed and crap. So that's what's kind of going on with mine. I was like, why is everybody having mental problems? Why is everybody like dying? And I was like, okay. And I'm a type of person, I'm very dark. Like I do grief. Like I lost people too, but I don't know. I'm just weird how I deal with death in a way. And I'm like, oh, he died. Damn it. You know, it's like I get sad, but that's like later on, because you know you're like shocked and stuff, and I'm just like, oh shit, he died.
But that's what makes you like creative, and like that's the like it comes from a true place.
Yeah, it is.
That's what's cool about it.
So wait, I gotta know what happened in the dream for you to just spit out this movie.
So in the dream, I was with a couple people, like friends, and we went on a like outbacking kind of thing, and we found this house abandoned, and we were actually, it was my brothers and sisters. So it was my brothers and sisters and a friend. We were out traveling at night, out in the backyard, back country and stuff, the roads, and we stop at this place because we thought it was haunted. We go in there, and it's all Christmas, and it's not even Christmas, but it's all Christmas theme and stuff. And I'm like, did they just abandon it? And it's just like that. But some of the lights were on, and it was really dark, but it was just the Christmas lights that were on. So we were just in there, and all of a sudden, shit just happened. We got Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, a reindeer trying to attack us and stuff. And they're not normal. They're like, how jolly and all cute and all. No, they're all ugly and like all zombed out and stuff. And so I was like, I saw my brother die from one of the reindeers. Like he was like got stuck in with the antler, and he's on the wall. And I was like, oh my God. Damn it, no. I'm the oldest, and I'm like, they're just dying all around me, and I'm trying to save them, but I can't because these creatures, they're too strong, or they already grabbed them. And it was like, what? And I woke up because my sister, she got killed by Santa Claus, and I was like, well, I gotta get up. And I was like, I need to make this happen. I gotta make this happen. I was like, there's a reindeer killing everybody. But yeah, it's crazy how I just have these crazy ass dreams. So cool. Sorry, brothers and sisters who die in my dream. With reindeers and freaking Santa Claus.
That's so cool.
I was like, that's a weird ass dream. But yeah, that's how it came.
The subconscious mind is definitely a rabbit hole. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, we're just, what is up with our minds? I was like, what? We're crazy. To think of
oh my God! You have returned to ask this question.
Oh, there you are.
I have I can't even get my computer to work. I had to log on with my phone, which how against I am with that. But you know what? We made it work. We got it to happen. We saved the day.
Yeah, you decided to come back and join us.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, cheers to that.
I missed the trailer. I missed the answer to the question I
Juicy
asked.
stuff.
All because Microsoft and Dell just said no. That's
Oh,
the
man. I have
entire
Microsoft,
reason.
too.
Oh no.
He's down too.
Okay, if it's not
Come
one,
on,
it's
man.
the other. What is going on?
He's gone too. He's just like, I left by. Oh no, he's
Okay,
back.
this is a Christmas slasher. Like all my
I
co-hosts keep
got
falling off. Like, yo.
No.
Sorry. Christmas
Summer
slash is
slash.
possessed. It's like, I'm gonna shut
Thanks for
everybody up.
bringing the possessed into it. Everyone's disappearing. I'm just kidding.
Well, it
Just
is
kidding.
attached to the computer. The damn freaking
Yeah,
clock.
I don't know what that laugh was that you were just doing, Dahlia, but like, can we like tone
Yeah,
it down a little bit, because I just got like goosebumps listening to that. Remember, Destiny's the one who does stuff with horror films, not you. So let's keep it to the live stream. All right.
Hey, you
Cool.
see that question? Can you do me a favor? Can you ask her that question, please?
Oh wait, I forgot. Wait, hang on, I forgot. Oh
He's
yeah.
like, what?
Well, okay. So like, so you directed and wrote for the Christmas slasher. What was that experience like? What were some takeaways where you're like, man, I really got to learn a lot in this area. I grew a lot as in this role, or I really got like a very unique experience. What was the experience like directing and writing for that?
So yes, that is a good question. Yeah, it was a learning experience as I went. Like I love to write. I wrote when I was in school. I actually won a DARE essay in middle school. Yeah, I was in a newspaper.
I did too. I did.
And I was in learning, special ed class and stuff, and I was like, I don't know, I'm just gonna write whatever. But I'm like so sloppy, so I was like, you could read that? And it was funny that we did that like award ceremony or whatever it was, and like the Norma class were like staring at me, like, oh, she won, she's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what? I don't know. Maybe I'm awesome. Suck it. I don't know. I guess. Because I was like, man, I cannot write pretty at all. It was like all over the place. And I was like, I won my essay from that. And I was like, well, I'm shocked too, guys. I didn't know that. And I was in newspaper and stuff.
You remind me, I have a friend. Her name is Heather Lupex. She created Lupex Production. And you just gave me a huge flashback. She actually has autism. She wrote a bunch of scripts. She did a fairy festival, fairy kind of like mystical thing. Anyway, she sparked the idea. Her and I were having the deep discussions, and that's where Stay Woke or Not even began, is because I was talking to her. And we're like, how come people don't talk about this stuff? Well, why don't I do it? You know what I mean? And it was me that was like, well, come on.
Yeah.
It was actually my conversation with an autistic female filmmaker that led to this. And it's crazy. Yeah. So I think it's a superpower.
Man, we have superpowers. I don't care what anybody says. We have superpowers. I love how I have a goddaughter. She's also autistic. I got now I have a godson who's also. They're just magical people. We're just cool ass creatures that just like, you might not understand us, but in our mind we were just like, we do what we do, and we can make things happen. It might take a while, and it might be a weird off way of doing it, but we have power, man. I think everybody.
Yeah.
You just gotta work on it.
Hey, yeah. The way you channel it is just incredible. Like you really to like your art and to your creativity and your spirit, and it's very amazing.
Thanks.
I love the way that you look at it, because you don't like subscribe to the way our society looks at having a disability. You view it as a superpower, and you not only view it that way, but you body it, and you're like, I'm gonna kick ass and watch me do it with my neurodivergency, and I'm gonna do it in a way that no one else does, because nobody thinks like me. So that's so unique. That's awesome.
And I always get bullied in high school, like through the whole time I was in school and stuff. And now I still get booty. I still get booty. I mean, I do. That's not what I was. trying to say. Oh, I mean, what was I saying? Oh,
You get bullied.
bullying. Yeah, I get bullied.
Did you get bullied because you got booty?
Yeah, no. I keep that a secret. That's my private.
I was like, that's the real power right there.
It's okay. We have an end episode.
But I always get picked on because it's like even like in school it pisses me off. They call me, oh, it goes to retard class and stuff, and I'm like, fuck you, go die or something. But yeah, I do. I get bullied a lot, especially now because of it's gotten, well, I guess not worse, but it's more like it's the men that target me, and I'm not saying all men are bad. I love men, I love them, but it's like I notice a lot of just evil men out there that don't like women, period, and they try to bully me and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm not into all that. Like, you need to calm down. Like, I love being different.
Yeah,
I love being me. I love being a woman. I love feminine. I love masculine. Like, I love that. And people kind of fucking switch things around and shit. Oh, like, oh, I'm not gonna worry about that. But anyway, I was like, yeah, I was bullied a lot. People used to hit me. I remember one dude in high school. I was just walking, and he ran into me and pushed me down, and he just walked away. They don't like us. They don't like special people. Like, I always get picked on. They always call me retarded, and I had one dude said, "Oh, go." Get raped or something, horrible stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm over here just minding my business, trying to learn things, Yeah, it was horrible.
In film school or on set?
No, I never went to film school ever at all.
Wow, so you're self-taught and you run a company.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Hey.
Thank you. Yeah, I only went to community school for like a little bit of like computer skills and tech like that. I love computers. Like, I mean, I have a big monitor there. I have a little monitor. I'm just like editing while I'm talking to you guys for Christmas last year. But it's like, it's really cool. Yeah, I was self-learned from YouTube and just being on set. I love being on set just to be an extra and just like look at things and see how they do crew work and stuff. And I absolutely loved it. I was like, I know some people hate being extra, but I absolutely love it. I was like, I just sit there and just watch, have some good ass food. I remember one time I was on set and had some fried crabs. No joke. We were eating like 5-star Queens, and I just absolutely love it. But yeah, I just learn as I go and stuff. And writing was like awesome, but my handwriting was sucky. I was like, I don't know. And I do get help. I do hire assistants to help me look over the scripts. So I'm when I do a rough draft on a script, I give it to somebody who's way smarter than me, because I do my research. I'm like, this person's really smart. Can you help me? Like, what words to go with and stuff, because my words are totally different from anybody else saying words. Like, I can't, like, sometimes I couldn't even say sausages. I would say it wrong. Or Worcestershire sauce.
Worcester sauce.
See, I can't even say that.
Yeah, I got you on that one.
Yeah,
I just said that yesterday.
Either.
No, like back in the day, I couldn't even say burgers right. I always say boogies or something when I was young. So it's like, it was really hard because of my speech disorder. But the acting and memorizing and the class, because I did go to acting classes, but not filmmaking class. But that helped me learn a little bit and kind of took my time, and it's kind of hard, but it got better. It got better. My speech got better. Some words are a little bit better for me to say, but yeah, it was hard. It was a struggle, but writing, I love it, but I do get assistants to help me. Like, can you look this over for me? But the directing,
Chap's Corner has a question. Your favorite part of the writing process? Question mark.
Favorite part of the writing process.
Why does he have a British accent?
Huh?
He You
Catch
said
corn.
you said in a British accent. What?
Yeah,
Wait, stop. I was gonna
got
make
a
sure.
whole story in my head.
I just want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. Did he write this? Did he write this in a British accent? I think that's English.
Yeah.
Favorite part of his name is Chaps?
Yeah, he
Wait.
has to be British.
Chaps?
Okay.
Oh! No. Favorite part of writing progress. So when I read books, I feel like I'm that person. Like I can see what they're talking about stuff. Like I like to be in that book. Like, oh wow, I'm like Lovely Bones. Lovely Bones is my favorite novel ever. And it's a really sad book. But I feel like I'm her. Like I feel like I just died from a horrible monstrous thing. And I'm just like I'm seeing what she's seeing. And I guess when I write, I see where I'm at. I'm in that moment, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep writing. I just keep going. It's like a what is it called? A hyper focus. Like I'm hyper. Period.
Yeah.
ADHD. But when I'm starting writing, I start going. I start going, and I'm just like in this like other world that okay, I've seen this experience before. Like also when you're dealing with life crisis and life choices and things that happen in your life, you're putting that in that, writing too.
For sure.
So I add all my stuff in there too, like having shitty ass exes. I put it in there. I just put my life in that writing, and also just whatever I was dreaming on, and I just keep going. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, really. It's like
no, I guess my mom, I feel for you in the sense of tragedy. I lost my mom and my brother within 6 months of each other, so it's been hard. But I guess one thing she said was when you're creating, you're in your God mode.
Yeah.
So like I think that's pretty awesome that you're fearless in your God mode. Like I would say, not everybody can do that, and I think that's pretty fascinating. Hyperfixating for the win. That's right, Charlie.
Yeah.
We're back.
It's really interesting because like you're talking about all this stuff that you're writing, right? You talk about like you're not only writing about your dreams, but you're writing about your past, you're writing about your trauma, you're writing about your hurt. It's like it's almost like it's like a elongated form of what journaling is like.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But you're like
journal.
But you're like journaling for the end goal of like script writing. And it's like that's so cool because it's like you're taking all of your thoughts and you're turning it into like a visual representation of how people can be like, how can like kind of like how you view reading, right? Like I am the character of this book.
Yep.
You want to like take all these experiences and put it on film in a way where the viewer is like, I am the person watching all of this happening. Like I don't know what my name is, but I'm in the middle of it.
Yep.
Oh man, that's so cool. That's awesome.
That's perfect. Yep.
No, I just want to make sure I was understanding it because I was like, I think that's what she's saying. I'm not sure though. So yeah.
No, you're good. I gotcha. Especially with dyslexia, like I got what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I so for Dahlia, I do the voice work and I write the scripts for them, and I have like a little bit of dyslexia. So for me, it's like not only do I have to write with dyslexia, but then I have to read while I'm recording, and I'm like reading letters wrong. And I'm like,
you're not a real artist unless you struggle.
The first commercial I did for you, Dahlia, that was 30 takes until I got one that I was actually happy with. Because I kept messing up like a single word or a single syllable, and I was like, dang it.
And I'm like that too, especially when I'm reading the script or my script. It's always good to have somebody else read it, and I'm like, oh, I said that? I was like, what the heck? Oh, I'm so dyslexic.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't sound right.
Because
so it's always good to
tell me you didn't take any script writing classes and you produced a whole horror film. You're an anomaly.
That's amazing.
You didn't say that, or am I just making this up?
No, I didn't take any of that.
Yeah, so you didn't take any classes.
No.
And yet you wrote your
neurodivergent embrace. Okay, we gotta get you a hoodie and a beanie because all three of us have our own Mod Podge of
That's why it's always good to have an assistant who's very, 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 very smart, and have them read it, and then do a table read, and be like, "Don't say that. Say it in your own word, because that sounds weird." Sorry, guys, I'm dyslexic. Because I'm like, when they read it, I was like, "What? I wrote that? What did I say?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you always have to have help because I'm like,
So
don't say that.
So just really quickly, so when you're writing, right, when you're doing your or quote unquote journaling as like kind of the first step in the screenwriting process, are you free writing, like whatever's at top of the dome, like you're not even thinking about it, you're just writing whatever's on your mind?
I don't know. It's just so freaking weird. Like what was I saying? Yeah, like whatever. That dream when I was telling her about, like, we were at an abandoned place and there was like Christmas lights and my family was getting killed off it, here and there from the reindeer and Santa Claus and stuff. And I was like, I woke up, I wrote what I saw, which was Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, reindeer, elf, killing family. Something between that, I added more to it. And I just kept going. I just kept writing, and it just kept popping up like things. And I was like, dude, this is cool. I'm just gonna put it like this and that.
That's for you, Dahlia.
I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It's just like it just flows with it. Just comes with it. You put a big old plot, like you have like a plot, and you work around it. And what's weird with me, I put it in the middle of my script. So I work with what's it called? God, what software is it? CLETX. What's that?
Okay.
It's a free software where you can do scripts, you can do storyboards, you can do notes and stuff on it.
Oh, Celtic. Yeah.
Celtic, yeah. So I was working with Celtic, and what I did was I put the main thing in the middle of the plot and just went around it and just did a whole thing until I got to that part where it's like what I dreamt of. And I was just like, all right, I'm going to switch things around and then keep going. So it takes a while. But like I said, back, like all the things that happened to me, I used these people in my life and I put it in the movie. So let's see. My boyfriend in Christmas Slasher, his name is, what is his name? I forgot my guy's name in the movie. Well, he was a shitty ass guy in real life. Like, he treated me like shit and this stuff. And so I put it into the movie that he was shitty and just wrote around him and stuff. So it's just I don't know.
In the movie, guys, better treat her right. You'll end up in a Christmas slasher movie as a shitty boyfriend.
So all the bad people who did me wrong in real life, they die in my movies.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
I put her in my movies.
Yours, take that as you will.
Yeah,
okay.
I just.
I'm gonna be
Wait, you know what? In the lines of A Knight's Tale, what does he say at the very end of it? He goes, what you say to me might not matter, but pen to paper, I will mortalize you. What does he say, man? It's so good. He goes, I will demolish you line by line.
Yes.
I will take limb by limb. Yes. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about.
That sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay, obviously the movie reference is above your head.
So I kind of want to take a step back towards the writing process because it's interesting.
Oh, I'm so sorry, chaps. Sorry.
You
We completely forgot about chaps. Sorry, chaps.
Oh, chaps.
Sorry, my darling. I will never do it again. Okay.
I kind of want to take a step back towards this writing thing because you have such a unique approach to the process. Like, using your dreams as inspiration, like it should seem so obvious to people to be like, oh, I have inspiration every night I could use, but it's like, because they're so abstract sometimes and kind of just out there, people are like, yeah, but that's not realistic, and people wouldn't know what to do with it. But the thing is, like, so in these horror films, right, you have these like abstract moments or ideas or concepts that come to life, right? Like a reindeer being evil. And like that, and which is obviously, as you can tell, it's a very unique approach to the Santa Claus Christmas horror aspect of it all. Like, do you think that you get your strangest ideas or concepts from like the abstractness or even like the oddness of what your dreams can produce? Because sometimes like I don't know about you, but I have dreams where I wake up and I'm like, I have no idea how my brain thought of that. I've never even like conceptualized anything like this.
We have like the most, our brains are universe. Like our brains are the universe. Like I can see and feel that the things that have work up in our brains from past experience, or especially like past life experience, has entered into and kept in our brains.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed like things that you love. Like I love horror films. I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space, best freaking 80s movie ever. And I watch these dark things because my mommy, thank you mommy for letting me watch horror films when I was a baby.
Yeah.
Without her, I would not be where I am today. And for all the dark, sick stuff I've seen on films and just adding more to it and just watching rotten.com. That was bad website. But I was so, I don't know, obsessed on how like people's insides when they're impacted from getting shot,
I can't.
getting killed by crazy ass. I was just so like it's just like running in my brain, and I was like, man, that would be cool to see this in a scene, or like making something that you wouldn't even think that you could get killed by, or anything like that.
For sure.
And also just having a mindset, like just having a mind that's so open-minded that you can do whatever you want and be like, what the heck, this, like, what's this image coming from, or what how did I think of this, or how did that come to be? And I think it's just the things you see and experience. And also, like, I believe in life, like our souls go from one body to another. Like, this is just our vessel. This is just a vessel. This guy's gonna die off soon and stuff, but we go somewhere else if you're good, if you have a kind soul, if you were meant for a bigger purpose. Because there is gods. There's not just one God. There's many gods. There's things out there we don't even know, and that some people do know. Like, I believe in UFOs. I believe in aliens, and I believe that also the Native Americans. That's why we're so powerful, and I think people are scared of that, and that's why they try to cut us out, like try to not put us in anything. They try to like disown us, like with the you don't exist, because they know there's something that is very powerful that is with us, especially with all the like the temples. There was one temple, the Mayan, where they had a astronaut man. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I'm getting one here in Miami with my baby.
No, I got the Mayan numbers 9 and 18.
Wolf, my wolf clan. I have to get another one. And we like, there's this one Native American, he's a chief. He can call upon UFOs every time it'll come. And I'm like, y'all, like I feel like people are like, well, they're scared, or they don't understand, or they're like, oh, that's stupid. That's nonsense. I'm like, no, it's not. Like, there's so many amazing things out there that you just gotta open up your third eye. And I don't even know where I'm going yet. Where am I going? What were we talking about again?
Third eye.
Sorry, my ADHD just went somewhere else.
Third eye.
You have a third eye.
I asked
We have a third eye.
I asked you a question about how dreams bring about like abstract, strange concepts in the movies.
And that's what we have. I think because the Simpsons always have us freaking knows about the future, because they open up their mind, the third eye. They're seeing the future. We can see things. We can know things. We that's why we make movies. When they do all this stuff, like, oh, the Simpsons know, the creators know, like, well, because they're they see it, they know it, and they make this happen. And I don't know, it's just hard to explain stuff sometimes, but that's why we have these dreams.
You're in touch with a deeper part of yourself, and it's only very few gifted people are in touch with that part of their soul, of their of their being, which is it's that sub the sub level, that it's hard to reach.
It's hard to reach, and it's hard to understand.
It's interesting. So my ex of 5 years, he was Native American, and I always had a theory that he stole my dreams because I would sleep next to him. I wouldn't have any, and he had a bunch. He would like write these novels, and I was like, "Bro, you stole my dreams." What? I was so mad. I was living.
Like, all of us have different unique gifts and powers. Like, mine is healing animals, and mine seeing the future, and mine is like manifesting, and just looking at what the future hold. Like, I can, like this Christmas last year, I had a dream about it, and all of a sudden I'm seeing amazing things that's going to happen to it. Like, it's already won a lot of awards for it. It's already got a lot of distributions that are very interested in it. And so we also can manifest in our dreams of things, and it comes true. Oh, yeah. And like I said, our mind is the universe too. Like, we have so much going on in there. You just gotta like open up, or like connect with nature, Gaia, Mother Nature, universe, and stuff like that, and you'll get more ideas flowing into your mind. And I think
I'm skipping a question ahead, but I think it kind of leads into it. But I really want to.
Answer your question. Sorry.
Martin, ask how.
All right. So this next question, Destiny, how has identifying with the Kickapoo Native American tribe helped navigate your creative process when it comes to filmmaking?
That's a good question. It was very hard to figure out what tribe I was, but when I learned more about it, we are a wolf clan, and I don't know, it kind of helped me get to where I am today. Like I said, there's a gift there. There's something there that helps us keep achieving things. And, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm trying.
Yeah.
My mind's all bluff. It's mush. Mush.
Take your time.
I don't know. Knowing your root, knowing where you stand, knowing where you are from, pretty much helps with, learning more about yourself and loving yourself and just opening up. And from that, the last one, also I forgot, was like just being positive and being nice and not thinking so negative of all the things that's like already happening or after or before it happened. Yeah. I think if you're just having a good heart and just being kind to others will help open up more of what you want in life and what your ideas are and stuff like that.
For sure. Yeah. Actually, here.
I have a question though, because being a female in the film industry, I've done a little acting, I did a little directing, but then like by the time I finished my own project and I did it all, I was exhausted and I couldn't do it again. But like, as a female in the film industry, like, where do you draw the line between being too nice? Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good.
Yeah, I need to know.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So during when Christmas last year was becoming alive, like becoming real, I had a lot of males who not hating on males. I love males, love. But it's just like crazy how I attract bad, like evil, because I want to do something good for myself and show people like, hey, there's a Native American woman who also is learning disabilities, speech disorder, whatever, doing something big. I have a lot of help. I have a lot of support, but I get these little ones crawling in and trying to suck all that good energy from me. And I had one who was like, he read my short script, wanted to change it, make it sound so stupid. I'm like, dude, there's already movies about that. Can you like, I appreciate you doing like just putting your 2 cents in and helping, but you're not helping. I already know what I want. Please don't change my shit. This is my shit. Leave my shit alone. Don't touch my shit. Like I had that. Yeah, I was like, nah, get out of here. So I was like, dude, we can't. And then he was so obsessive of just trying to help and work with me. And I was just like, I had enough of it. I'm like, dude, I appreciate you helping me, but this is my movie. I already know what I want. I'm gonna do it. I don't need no help. I already told you nicely. Back the fuck off now. Like you're doing too much.
And that takes courage. You know?
Oh, bro, I've been walked on so many times. I'm very kind. I'm very nice, and that's my culture. That's me. I can't change who I am. I'm a nice person. I'm always gonna be nice. Yeah. And it kind of like fucking.
People always try to take
it just walks all over me, and I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. I can't. I have to put my foot down. So I had a couple people who actually funded the movie, who got credit to be an executive producer or producer, but it went to their head. It went way up to their head, and I was like, bro, you got to get your dig out of your ass, whatever the else is in your ass, and stop that, because you just got a credit. It's a credit. You ain't a real executive producer. You ain't a producer. Please go and educate yourself and do your homework, what it really is. Because all you doing is just pissing me off by saying, well, I'm an executive producer on it and I'm a producer. You need to make the movie now or trash it. I'm like, first of all, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about movies if you're going to act like that. There's movies that haven't been made that have take 5 to 10 years to be released. Like Mutants took a while to release. Avatar takes 5 years to release because of CGI. And there was other movies that had problems, illegal things, like stupid stuff, or things that didn't work right. They had to redo it again, stuff. So you need to, like, if you're a movie buff, you should have known better. But you acted stupid on my post. Like, I was mad. I blocked I'm like, dude, you're being rude. I'm not. I'm like, yes, you are. You're laughing at my situations with legal shit I have to deal with Christmas last year, because I have 4 individuals that were falsely accusing me of shit, lied about a lot of shit, tried to blackmail me and stuff. And I was like, y'all gonna get it. So I'm gonna take you to court. Like, you still gonna go to court because I already got a lawyer and all that. But they were like saying a lot of lies because they got caught in staying longer like they're supposed to. Like, if you film for one day, you got to get the hell out the next day. Why are you here the whole weekend? I didn't ask you to stay. So they went behind my back and booked longer. And I'm like, why'd you do that? Oh, maybe you wanted help with makeup or something. Like, no, man.
Oh, hell no.
No. I did not authorize that.
I'm so mad for you.
Yeah, so I was like, bro, sorry, but you're going to have to pay $100 for staying an extra day. And I'm not going to pay your food and stuff because you were supposed to leave. Well, they went out of their way to blackmail me, saying they have a video camera of me touching them and shit like that. And I'm like, dude, I have 10 people around me at the restaurant that saw what you guys were doing. This chick had some clothes on. She was about to show her shit. I'm like, ew, get away from me. I'm like, dude, I have evidence. I have witnesses. You can't be doing that shit. And I called the cops because they were like, we called the cops and stuff. I'm like, okay, well, then we call the cops. They're like, no, nobody reported anything. Exactly, because if you reported it, that's false allegation. You go to jail for false allegation on stuff with the police and stuff. So I looked up all my laws and all that stuff. But yeah, they're gonna get it. Like, I finally got my lawyer. We're about to get them. All 4 of them. Bunch of idiots. Bunch of meth heads. I was like,
4 lawyers or 4 idiots against 1
4
lawyer?
idiots. So you have 4 idiots that were like, they all working together like dumbasses. Like, they were so obsessed with SAG vouchers. You know about SAG. Okay, this idiot thought that SAG vouchers were $3,000 a piece. He gets. And I'm like, bro, you're obsessed with SAG vouchers and you thought they were money, dude. Like, what's wrong with you? Like I said, myth heads. They're a bunch of myth heads. So I had to deal with that. I'm still dealing with that. I know. And then just random people just like, men just like, oh, I make the movie or cancel it. I'm like, dude, shut up. You don't know nothing. Well, I'm a producer. I'm like, no, you're not. You paid to be a producer. It's just a credit. You need to do your research, dude. You need to go to school. You need to do this and that. Like, that's not how things work with crowdfunding. I appreciate you guys helping, but don't get a big head thinking that you have a credit. That's what you are. No.
Do you
No.
have to deal with a lot of that?
I'm sorry?
Do you have to deal with a lot of that, dealing with like the movie industry and like writing your own movies and stuff like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All the time. And I just clap back and block them because I can't deal with bullshit. Like I'm already like I'm done. Like, you know, I appreciate you being a fan and helping me make the movie and putting money in it. But if you're gonna act stupid and say stupid stuff and not get your priorities straight or your, you know, what things are, you're gonna be blocked. So I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm too busy trying to get things done. I'm too happy like to worry about what you got to say because you don't know shit. You haven't even made a movie. If you made a movie, you go right ahead and you say what you got to say. But you didn't, and for you to say stupid shit like, "Oh, you need to make the movie or cancel it," you don't know what you're talking about. It takes forever to make a movie. It takes forever to release movies. Like I had to look them up, had to screenshot it like 10 movies that were late in release because of crap, lawsuits, you know, court stuff or stupid stuff or just whatever, you know, that's what it is. It's like you just can't. I know. It's like you can't.
Well, definitely, you know, one of our main co-hosts, Jaron, he's a producer. He deals with bipolar, and the guy has so many probably connections. I definitely want to connect you guys and see if anything in the legal aspect I could help you with, because that's bullshit. You know what? You're powerful, independent filmmaker, self-taught. You're
especially female.
You're dealing with jealousy. You're dealing with people that want to challenge you while you're in the middle of the creative process, which is bullshit.
I love the challenge. Challenge me. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm not here to challenge you. I'm here to embrace you.
No, but them. Yeah. They want to challenge me, and I'm like, well, you dumb. I'm like, you need to know how things work with films. Like the fact that this guy, I'm a producer. I'm like, no, dude, you paid to be one. You paid to be a credit. It's a credit. You're not really one, because if you were, you get your ass on my sets and work. That's what it is. Like you just can't say I'm a producer because I got a credit. You have to be on set.
So let's talk about your accolades, darling. Alec.
Yeah, what's up?
That's the question.
Oh, God. I keep forgetting. You're gonna have to
Tear on my face.
You're gonna have to give me a second. I keep forgetting I'm blind. Okay, cool. For a SAG, for a SAG, sorry, dyslexia. For a SAG-AFTRA award, winning actress for No Promised Land. Like, what advice do you have for those who are kind of seeking those same accolades? Like somebody who is like trying to make it into the either as an actress or an actor, and they're trying to actually seek out their first reward. And if they're going in that direction, if they're looking for specifically like acclimates in that area, what is there advice that you can give? And here's how to approach the process. Here's how to like work on certain aspects of your acting so that you get recognized for that.
What advice would I give to others? Just keep going. Do classes. Do acting classes. You don't even have to spend so much money on it. Like there's free classes out there. Just you have to keep learning every time. There's no like, well, I've learned this year, so I'm not doing it anymore. No, you have to keep going because you got to refresh your mind. You got to refresh the things because they do add new things. They do new, sorry, that's it. Dyslexia. Okay. Yeah, you have to keep going. Like, just keep doing classes no matter what. You don't have to spend like over $1,000 for classes. There's like cheap classes out there you can do. The more different classes you grab, the more you're learning because you're learning different things from these classes. The acting coach, teachers, they teach differently. So just keep going and make sure that you're going to classes that don't like, you don't have to spend leg and arm for it.
Right. Yeah.
Do a lot of free stuff too. Like there's a lot of student films out there that need, actors and stuff like that. And they do also do SAG. So if you're a little worried about, well, SAG's going to get me, just keep it quiet and just do it. But also there's students out there that do the SAG paperwork and stuff like that. So just keep going. Like, just grab whatever you can, do your own stuff. Like me, I do my own stuff, and make it real, make your resume, and just keep going. Like, don't give up. Don't listen to anyone. Don't listen to anybody. I had so many people say I wouldn't go anywhere, that it was shit, I suck, and blah, blah, this. And I was like, well, you can suck it, because I'm going to keep doing it. And guess what? I got my first award for No Promised Land. I cried my ass off, because that was one of my goals. I was like, I wanna win an award for best actress, and I did. And just keep going, because it's like, it's so much fun. It's, if you're happy what you do, whatever you do it. And I'm happy doing this because it makes me happy. It made me know that I'm not stupid like everybody says in school. I'm not retarded like everybody says in fucking school, in high school or whatever, elementary school or whatever. I'm better than them. And I was, because you know what? They're probably 6 feet under or or whatever, and I'm blunt honest. Like, I am a very honest person. I will say what I have to say. Like, nah, they ain't doing shit, and I'm over here doing shit. I know this movie Christmas last year gonna be awesome. Like, it's already won a lot of things for the script.
I think people attack you out of jealousy, it sounds like, as far as the legal is concerned.
It's jealousy, or it's envy, or it's like, oh shit, I got caught, so I'm gonna blackmail her and stuff. I don't know what it is, and obviously I really don't care, because I'm really happy, and I will get to karma's a bitch. Karma will come to those, and that's me. I'll fight.
Like, people like just acknowledging the fact that I'm happy, so I don't need to like put my energy into what these people are trying to do. That's where inner peace. That's where like inner peace comes from.
It is. But when you're dealing with people that already put stuff on social media about me being a sexual predator, that's when I draw the line, and that's when I'm gonna fight. Because I'm not letting that go. That's horrible. That's bullshit. Yeah, that's fucked up. And I'm not letting anybody say that shit about me, because that's not true. I never done anything wrong to anybody, especially with 10 people around me and they saw the same thing. They're like, dude, these people are fucking idiots. That's when I draw the line. That's when I'm gonna fight, and I'm gonna keep fighting until everybody knows the truth, because that shit is disgusting what they did. They're disgusting. And to find out they're child molesters, freaking there's victims out there that said what they did. It's all over. So I was like, karma's a bitch. I knew they were bad people, but I'm the kindest soul ever. I always give people chances, and I wish I didn't, but that's my nature. Yeah. I'm a nice person all the way around, period. And I always give those people chances. I feel sorry for them. I feel fucking sorry for them. I hope they heal. But what they did was wrong, and I'm gonna go after them, no matter what, until I die. It's like, what they did was wrong. It was disgusting what they said.
That's beautiful.
Well, and as you should, because like people will say what they want to say, but at the same time, when they're making threats about your reputation and your character, that's when you got to stand up and be like, no, you can talk as much shit as you want, but don't you dare pretend like you know my character by just by saying that like I assaulted somebody, or just because I have. We were just talking to Dahlia about this. When Dahlia said that, one of Dahlia's roommates, I said over a call I had with her, she said, when you start to get a little bit of fame and a little bit of money, people will come after you because you have that.
Yep.
And once you start getting it, and honestly, well, I keep hearing this from so many people that already have reached like fame, and they're like, I celebrate when I have my first hater, because that's how I know I made it.
Yes, I do that too.
That's how I know I made it, is because like, even if you comment on my videos and you hate, bitch, you are still a fan and you still follow me.
Yep.
So
and they stalking me. They're stalking, like, why are you stalking me?
Yeah.
Because I save everything. I screenshot everything. Oh, I even have them on YouTube. all the witnesses and evidence of them. I have it on YouTube, so everybody can see the truth. I said, you want to be like that? Here you go, guys. And they took everything off, but they still want to say stuff. Not saying my name, but they want to say stuff. But I'm like, no, I'm gonna come after you, even if I don't get money from you because you wasted my money on my movie, and I gave you a chance to be in this movie just to help you out, and then you went out of your way to say stuff. Bullshit. Yeah.
I think that's just so sad and sickening that people are threatened by empowered, self-taught, independent women. And my mom, like, I miss her so much. I lost her last year, but she would bulldoze these dumbasses, and she did all the forensics, all the legal, and she would know everything. She would literally just fucking know how to bulldoze their ass, you know. And I don't know. I come from that in my blood. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just innate. And I'm convinced if my mom was born a man, she would have been a millionaire 10, 15 years ago, hands down. Hands down. Absolutely.
My mom's like that too. Bless her. She died from breast cancer 2018. And like I said, I know she's proud of me. I mean, she's been giving it to me in my dreams and stuff. And I know she's here protecting me. She couldn't be here physically, mentally, but she's here. And I know for a fact she's a fighter too. I love my mom. I
love that part, you know, Tell Double brought us together because he kept saying over and over, you guys are so similar. You need to make a movie together. You need to do a new
I will love it. I will love you to be in my movie.
Well, no, I knew that this is what the world needs, is to see two, powerful women who have overcome, great struggles, like the things that you two have had to deal with, with the loss of, family members and, dealing with disabilities and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like, I knew it was important.
Yeah. And honestly, when you build this network of empowered women who have the ability to overcome and can have that strength and can find that piece of them inside of them, that's like, no, I'm a fighter. I'm an overcomer. I'm not going to submit to this. I'm going to be the one that comes out on top because I was the one that refused to say, I give up. A 3-word phrase that is not in either of your dictionaries. And that's so true. When you bring people together and you make this network of empowered women, things look different, things feel different, things work differently, and you start to see like this movement of empowered women changing the way that people view things and the way people think about things. And then you go, oh, I know nothing compared to them, and I want to learn from them. And that's the thing. It's like when you put yourself out there, like you, Bedalia and Destiny, like you guys both have. When you put yourself out there, people see it, and not only do you inspire a future generation of empowered women, but you're also inspiring women who are just struggling to empower themselves to go, if they can do it, I can do it. And that is such a cool thing to witness. That's so awesome. So,
are we crying again? Are we so
Hey, y'all got my boys in the car.
Here.
Oh, did you wipe it off here? Pass it over.
The world is crying.
That's kind of my long way of saying congratulations to both of you guys for accomplishing everything that you have. Seriously, so proud of both of you. You guys are paving a way for women who are going to be trying to achieve things that they feel held back by either themselves or other people. And you, Destiny, you showed them that even though people are going to try things, there is always an option.
I don't hold back. I'll say my shit. I gotta say what I gotta say. I clap back.
That's great.
And it is like I see women that are scared to say anything. Like, girl, just say it. And women need to support other women. Period. Like
that. Period.
Have to. Period.
Absolutely.
Period.
If women had the wolf pack mentality, imagine how much like land we would own in Monopoly in real life.
Oh fuck yeah!
Seriously.
Where did Monopoly come from?
I'm sorry, that's my favorite reference. I just think
Say what you gotta say.
But I'm hella inspired. Not gonna lie, you guys. That's why we do Woke Wellness Wednesday.
Yes.
It's actually, I told Alec a while ago. I was like, "Watch, I'm gonna have an all Native American lineup, and I'm gonna talk about mental health." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "How do you know you're the only one doing it?" I was like, "Trust me, I am." Yeah,
I
so
have so much problems too, but I'm like, I don't go around and destroying other people's lives because they have mental, like the fact that now this whole generation is all about, well, I have mental problems, take me away, but I'm gonna get out. I'm like, but you killed somebody. Like, that's bunch up. Like, I don't care if you have mental problems, but you don't do that. You don't go harm and cheat and steal and kill.
Yeah.
Like, I got mental problems. I don't go around and try to kill people or kill people. Like, that's so stupid. That's fucked up. That's bullshit. To me, that's bullshit. I don't even take medicine or anything. I'm still fine. I'm happy where I am. Sometimes I break down, but I don't go around and I'm gonna go kill people. Like that one sad story about that kid, man. That pissed me off. That literally pissed me off. Because now that they're saying, "Oh, she has mental problems," we're just gonna take her to the
okay, behind the scenes, you'll give me a laundry list of who I gotta go beat up.
the foot.
Yeah, you.
Body guys.
You two together are the new, like, the power force. Yeah, no.
Well, I love it because she's got the horror mindset, and I want to just talk about. I just want to like bring mental health. You know, like I mean, it's not really my speaker box time, but you know, my brother, with Stay Woke or Not, and why I did this is my brother battled schizophrenia. I'm bipolar type 1, and I want to have these discussions with people that deal with their X-Men powers, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to come to terms with. You know, we're X-Men here, and I want my own version of it. I was like, why aren't there Native American women for Fast and the Furious? Or how come we're not like a detective and a cop in a real life scenario, which you did do in No Promised Land, which is, and now you have all these awards for it, but you know, you're also getting the heat of the fame, you know, and having to defend for yourself.
Yeah,
definitely. Definitely.
Oh, we need a rematch. I brought it up.
No. Hey, I know people who have mental problems too, and I support everybody. Like, I don't, you know what? To me, I don't think you need to take medicine and all that shit. I don't think that, because that's power right there.
I'm with you on that.
It's gonna have to.
Can we ask this question? Which one of you two want to ask this question?
Alec, you can go ahead if you want to.
Oh yeah. Pick the blind guy. Hang on, here we go.
Oh, you want me to? I can do it.
I'm all right, Buzz, but yeah, let's go.
I'm legal. I am actually legally blind, so
I can do it. So, Destiny, how has being diagnosed with ADHD and autism been both a struggle as well as a big part of your success?
Oh my God, it's terrible. It's, you know, honestly, I love who I am. I love what I have. And when I was really young, I took Ritalin and all that stuff, but it was like, it's not me. Like, I was all zombed out because I love basketball, and I wanted to be in a basketball team back in the day. I wanted to do this and that in high school and all that stuff, but they put me in Ritalin and all this other shitty ass medicine, depression, happy pill, whatever, and it didn't get me anywhere. I'm just sitting there all zombed out, probably drooling. I don't even know, and I couldn't even use my power. Like, when they put that, I couldn't even do a basketball. I couldn't even do anything because I was on this stupid medicine. And I'm just like, dude, I need to get off it because it's not helping. It's not helping. It's just making you worse. It's going to kill you off slowly. And I'm just like, that's why I tell people, like, you gotta be strong. Like, I know
that's how I feel.
I know it sucks. I know it's the struggle. I know it sucks, but you just gotta, like, do everything, like, do something that makes you happy, do something, keep doing everything, like, like maybe doing stunts, maybe driving or doing derby, crashing into vehicles, anything that can make you happy. Derby, hitting each other with cars and stuff, or fighting, UFC, boxing. Do something that makes you happy, and actually you want to harm or hurt, but it doesn't destroy your life, you know. And I tell people all the time, like, don't take those, do something. There's so much to do, something that makes you, like, even your dark humor, like I don't know, make horror films and watch
Yeah.
people die in movies. You know?
Don't
That makes me happy.
It works for you.
Yeah, but like
It works for
don't
me.
do it in
It works
real
for
life.
Destiny. She's winning
What
awards
did
and
he say
stuff.
on film? That's Johnny. Woo!
She's
You
winning
really
awards.
want to kill somebody? Just make a fucking movie. You know? They can pretend and stuff, but just
I love
go
that.
out there and do something that makes you happy. Even fucking crazy ass shit. I don't fucking
No, definitely. I love that.
but it is a struggle. It is a struggle. I have my struggles, but then you have people who help, who are actually there to love you. And if you're stuck, just
Support.
ask. Don't be embarrassed to ask. Ask. Help. You need help?
I guess
Ask.
I have a bigger question that might be simple, but maybe big. But like,
Sacred.
how do you overcome your own self-doubt in the creative process?
Oh shoot, just drinking. Maybe doing something stupid. I remember
Get lit. Get lit up.
Oh, like I won't recommend doing this, but just go somewhere public if you have to, or play with firearms, shooting range. That helps. Just things that you think might be too dangerous, just do it, but do it with yourself. Like I was a couple days ago, I was drinking and I was driving out. It's a desert, but it's a lake, and I just kept doing 360s with the truck, and I was like, this feels amazing. And I'm like, wonder if it'll flip over and stuff. Maybe I went to the dark place, I wanted it to flip over and all. But I'm doing something fun. But there's, I don't know. I'm a dangerous prone. I like being in danger. You know how you get an adrenaline rush on things?
She's like, that's why there's intestines on the car windshield and not freaking 30 seconds.
Dangerously cool.
I don't know.
Dangerously sexy.
Yeah. I don't know, just do something that
Dangerously
makes
cool.
you want to have fun. Like, they also have what is it? Therapy, anger therapy, where you can fucking
the break
destroy
room.
exactly, stuff like that. Like, there's so much stuff you can do without literally harming yourself or harming somebody else. Like, there's stuff you can do.
Oh, that's what
very
we can do for a wellness party. Just take everybody to a break room.
No.
Crazy.
It's gonna be such a shit show.
Crazy people.
We're gonna.
But yeah, okay, going back to the struggles with that, it is hard. Just make this. I don't know. The fact is, like, there's loved ones out there that will help you, or if you're stuck on something, just ask, or just take a break, meditate. Meditation's working for me because I do have anger problems back in the day, throwing stuff, but now I'm music helps me, meditation helps me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just taking a break, just take a break and drink.
Stuff.
Amazing.
This interview is going so well.
Take walks.
Almost an hour and 20 minutes, and we've only been through 6 questions.
Oh shit.
That's insane. That's amazing. I really want to know, because you know what, you are so inspiring. Can you tell us about the inspiration behind the novel, The Beautiful Tragedy of
Oh, that too, writing. Oh, that's why, the stuff that like you think is stuck or whatever. So Beautiful Tragedy, I've been working on that since 2016. I'm sorry, no, 2013. It's dark poetry. It's kind of things that happened in my life, and I just wrote it as a dark poem. Like exes, abusive exes. I had a lot of abusive exes. Just people breaking my hearts, betray. My sister betrayed me, and I put that in there. And in all honesty, all these poems is when I was super drunk. Like, I was like, because I do think of, like, killing myself off. And what I'll do is, like, I'll go buy some booze, go to a hiking trail, drink the shit out of it and just sit there, look at the full moon, and just write things that come in my mind that I kind of want to do to myself or to others, but I write it in poetry. I had a miscarriage last year, and I didn't know how to feel because I really didn't want a baby, and it was kind of sad because like it was a part of you and you feel that. And so losing her, I think she was a her. I always have a dream of a girl, a baby girl, pretty girl, thick hair, big eyes, beautiful, beautiful. And I always thought of her in my dreams. And you know, when I found out that I had a miscarriage, I was super drunk and just wrote what I feel in poetry. It's called like it's like drip drip, like blood, because you know when you have a miscarriage, you start bleeding a lot. So it's like I had a picture. It was cool. I saw this cool picture or art, a painting of a lady, a full moon. She was holding the moon, nude, and she was bleeding, and the wolves wanted the blood. So from that image, I made this, you know, poem for her. Pretty dark, sorry. But yeah, when you're in a dark place and you are trying not to do something stupid, write it down.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
Yep. What I was that when you're angry or going through dark times, what you do is you write down all of your thoughts, no matter how dark or twisted they are.
Yep, it helps.
Once you're done, rip off the page, crumple it, burn it, throw it away, shred it, do whatever you want. But that's how you write down your thoughts, and then you say these are for me. And then you move on.
Yep. And these poems did help. The moment helped when I have to write. I just gotta write some shit. I gotta write dark shit. And it became poems, and voila, I finally made a book since 2013.
Yeah.
Go through accomplish it. I mean, a lot of people, even myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna write a book, and I got these journals, and I'm looking at them. I'm like, okay, who's gonna transcribe it? You know what I mean? Like, I kind of like set myself up and put these walls on my own creative process. So I'm really getting a lot out of this interview, and just how you're just like, take it or leave it. Okay, now you know what I mean? You know, and that's
yeah, I even had help with this. He did it for free for me by looking through it and just cleaning it up and stuff. Because I did tell him these literally my suicide letters. They're my suicide poems. When I'm going through a dark time and shit. And I don't know. Like I said, I get drunk and want to do stupid shit, harm myself. But I'm like, I'm gonna have to write. I see things and write it, and I put it into poem. But yeah. It helps. Yep.
Writing is therapeutic. It's very therapeutic.
Transcribe the dark feelings. Transcribe the dark feelings.
There's nothing wrong in being dark, as long as you know how to tone it and be one.
Channel it.
As long as
channel it. The dark princess.
As long as you can channel the in a healthy way, there's nothing wrong with the darkness.
It's nothing wrong. Like I said, these were my suicide letters that turned into poems, and I'm better now. You know, sometimes I do think, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep writing.
You're creating magic.
Right.
What's some interesting feedback that you got from Beautiful Tragedy of Destiny?
I haven't pushed it out lately like I should be. I mean, I did have a couple people buy it, and they really like it. The one that helped me with cleaning it up, he said that I don't know how he said it, but he's very envy of it. Envy?
Oh, envious.
Envious?
Wait, what is that word? Somebody else said it. Oh,
envious?
somebody said the word. I'm trying to think what it is.
Envious?
Envious. Inspired. No, inspired to keep going. Yeah. Inspired. I was like, what is that fucking word? Yeah, inspired.
So when I write poetry, I do is because I I like each one of my poems to be a journey of thought that I take the writer through. And I'll start off from a dark place. I'll start off with like maybe vanity or meaninglessness or emptiness or void. And what I'll do is I'll take them through my own thought process through poetry, and I'll be like, here's how I'm thinking, but here are all these reminders that there's something more. And it's almost like as you're reading it, I go from a place of relatability to optimism. And it's like you got to understand there is darkness. You can't really be in denial of that because I mean, look at the world.
We're light and dark. Like there's like not a full light. We're balanced.
Yeah, we are literally yin and yang of light and dark.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing about poetry is the fact that when you write poetry, real poetry comes from the realest places in the darkest areas in your life.
Yep.
And the thing is the fact that people will cling on to them and read them, and even your darkness can be a light in their life when they realize I'm not alone in feeling this way. I'm not the only one. I don't feel isolated from everybody because I have this feeling. Now I know there's somebody else that understands. So I mean, like even your darkness can be an inspiration for somebody because like somebody can read it and go, I totally relate to that. I'm so glad somebody else gets it.
And I've actually wrote that too. Like this is for you. If you're in a dark place, this will help you see the light in your darkest era.
There you go.
And oh man, I want to read your poems, man.
I'll text you some of my poems.
All right, cool. I love to read your poems. But yeah.
Yeah, I gotta read them too.
I'm just here to help. I'm just here to be what I need to do and also inspire others and lead them into like where they need to be in life. Even if it's little, even if it's big, even if it's just like one word. I want to help. I always want to help because I never had that in the beginning. I never got to learn, just what true love was. I always had horrible people, and
yeah,
I want people to know that there is love out there, even with strangers. Hey, I'm here. If you need somebody to talk to, or if you need something, I will help. Sometimes I don't do it because I've been walked on already. Like I've dealt with those people, and it just scares me to try to help again.
sure.
But honestly, I got big cojones. I'm gonna help no matter what. I will try to help.
When you're
with the size of her cojones, we're gonna help everybody. The coconut bags are gonna in the basket. It's gonna be a good
thing. When you're getting inspiration for your poetry, is there like a thing that gets you inspired? Is it nature? Is it like elements? Does it sun, the moon? Is it like people? Is it experiences? Like where do you draw the majority of the inspiration for the subject for your material?
Pretty much Gaia, the universe, just being one with nature and all. Like I love animals. I see a lot of things with them. Like I take care of them. Like actually tomorrow I'm taking care of a special needs dog. She's so cute. And I met her today with Duke. He's another dog. And I love animals. They're the most magical super power beings on earth, and it destroys me when I see humans treating them like shit, harming them, destroying their environment, especially with wolves and stuff. It's like, dude, we need these guys. Like these guys were here than us, and they help with the earth and stuff. And you guys are just fucking around and harming these things, these creatures, and they know good and bad, period, all the way. And they help me be a better person just by the way they are with you and just happy all around. And they love they absolutely love, and I love them. But it's just like just being outside, just going out in the wilderness or in the forest and just sitting there and just breathing in the life, the smell, and everything else. It gives you hope.
Yeah,
It helps. It helps for sure.
Question. Martel, since you're at 5%, let's go ahead.
For other actors, writers, directors, and producers struggling to get to your level in the film industry, what advice would you give?
I think I've spoke about this with the acting. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just learn as you go. If somebody can't help you, learn it yourself. Because that's what I'm doing right now. It's like I had so many editors with freaking Christmas Slasher. It was just ridiculous that it wasn't getting done. So I'm learning as I go. I'm learning it on YouTube. I'm learning, you don't even have to pay to go to school. It's all on YouTube. Literally all on YouTube. Or you can ask somebody else who is kind enough to let you know how editing works, or filming works and stuff like that, or being on set, just being an extra crew.
Yeah.
Just grab what you can, do what you can. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Don't let anybody put you down, because trust me, I've been there. I had people saying I'm shit, I'm not good enough, I suck at acting, stuff like that, and I just keep going, because negativity actually helps. The ugliness of people saying I can't do shit actually builds me to do more. Makes me like, all right, I'll show you. You're letting me know that you want a challenge. I love a challenge, and I will always challenge somebody, and I always want to keep going so I can show them that I can do it, especially with my disability and stuff. I don't give up, because I will always have somebody say something, and I do, but don't let it bother you. Like, just clap back, block, and then move on and keep doing it. And if you feel like you're lost, speak to someone about it. Like, do what you got to do. Manifesting, healing, meditation. Like, I have help. I have people who are so kind to to show me how things work and stuff.
Yeah.
And don't be scared to speak about it. Don't be scared to ask it, because somebody will help, no matter what. There is kindness in the world. Trust me. There are good people in the world. Just keep going.
See, I was talking about this earlier. You're just, God, you have like so much inspiration in a single person. There's so much to like that. Just we could literally juice out just like the things that inspire you, and you're gonna inspire others by talking. Because like there are so many people that are gonna see this and hear you say, "Just keep going," and it's gonna be like, that was my sign that even though I didn't want to, somebody's telling me, because it's somebody who made it by doing it is telling me to keep going, and that's what I'm going to do. So you just, I don't know who it is. I have no idea who it is, but
I don't know.
But in honesty, I wanted to give up. It crossed my mind many, many times, especially when those 4 idiots did that shit to me. I wanted to just fuck it. I was like, fuck you, fuck that, I'm done. I was like, I'm just gonna trash everything. But you know what? I the powers that be, or whatever it was, my mommy, whatever it was, or me, I just kept going. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. I'll deal with them later. I will deal with everything later, because you know what? It always happens. Always be kind and be positive and have a good heart, because all of that will help with the end. You do a good deed, no matter what, bigger good deeds will come to you, period.
True. That's very true. There you go. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. What a message.
I have one last juicy question. Thank you guys for
I like juicy.
I can't believe it. We're already at an hour and a half, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I'm about to take my breath away. All right, you know what? I love this question. What movie would like to see Destiny Soria in?
Ooh, I would say Deadpool and Wolverine, but I think they already made that.
Oh, female Wolverine?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that one chick. That's cool. I haven't seen the movie, the new one yet, so don't tell me nothing, because I already
I
sound
feel
stupid.
like you're the unsuspecting auntie. Like,
I really want to see the movie.
I have
like, you're the unsuspecting auntie that like You're like, oh, I'm taking care of the kids, and like you turn around, you hang the mother, you know.
Beat your ass.
Well, if you guys do have, you guys, if any of the listeners do have ideas that they want to pitch, where can they reach you and pitch it to you?
I'm easy. I'm easy.
But out of context. That was out of context.
Sorry, I have a dirty mind. I am so sorry.
Do not clip this. Just use that. Do not do it.
I'm using this.
No.
I'm using this.
Let me finish my sentence. I'm easy to find. Stupid.
Oh my god.
I need to stop drinking.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Sorry guys. Sorry. I'm a
like and subscribe. We is a vibe.
Where can they?
Shut up. I see you, Walter.
Wait.
It's like you're easy. No, you can find. I'm usually to find on Instagram, Destiny Soria, or Christmas Slasher on there. It's just at Destiny Soria. You could direct message me and stuff. Facebook, Lady Destiny's Production LLC page, Christmas Slasher page. You can also like friend me on Facebook. Maybe not. I don't know. I guess we're at the limit at 5K, so it's kind of getting there. Or just email me at destinysoria@gmail.com or lady.destiny.projection@gmail.com.
There you go.
So it's safe to say that you're good on Instagram. Is that an easy way to get to? Yo, Marcel,
yes, that one is the easiest way. That is the one that's easy to get to.
DM her idea. Maybe you can be a part of the writing process for the next movie if there's an idea that stands out.
Oh.
So if you have it, let's see what it is. Let's see what you got. Let's see that creativity flow.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I love to help others out too. I'm trying to wait until all my movies done, and then I'll help produce or direct somebody else's movie. Because I kind of did that, but it was fun. It was the box. I did. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, beautiful.
I did direct it. The box.
That's the highlight we needed.
If you guys do not know, you need to know.
Destiny Soria, Belt is a good one. Live on streaming. I love it.
Yeah, that would always help to produce or direct. It would probably be another year because I'm really just trying to make my movies out, get myself out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Maybe. Hey, who knows? You know, Deadpool and Wolverine hit the was like what the sixth.
Can I be finally the She-Hulk, and then Destiny? Who are you? Ooh,
that one Native American superhero.
Yeah.
Hoping that they're gonna make. I forgot what her name was. Somebody told me about it. She does like she has a wolf.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, you guys, stay tuned. We talked about it earlier. We said if this went well, that we definitely want to come back and do a part 2.
I would love to.
Yay! Okay.
For sure. This is really good.
Fun.
Yeah, there's so you guys, if you haven't already, go to staywokernout.com, grab some brew and some coffee. If you haven't already, do it. Also the Instagram, and then if you want, Instagram us some questions that we can populate definitely in the queue. This Woke Wellness Wednesday has been
we should have one in the future. We should have one episode where all the questions are from fans.
Oh, okay.
That would be fun. That would be fun. And if we do that, and if you're asking questions and you're active in the DMs, you might see your question and you might just get the answer that you're looking for with the person that you want to ask. We don't know the future.
We don't know the future.
But we.
You guys, this has been a Woke Wellness Wednesday. As always, stay woke.
Or not.
Stay woke or not.
Or not.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Tune in next week. We'll be here.